Can a country have it all? Great social programs and high taxes without losing its brightest and wealthiest citizens? Let's talk about how high taxation is reshaping economies and talent flows around the world. Countries are in a global competition to attract the wealthiest and most talented citizens of the world. But when taxes are too high, those talented and wealthy people, they just go somewhere else. Let's look at Denmark, for example. What they did is that they rose taxes, right? And then the wealthy individuals, they just went away, right? But then Denmark found itself with all these kind of social programs that they were offering to the citizens, and they couldn't afford it anymore. So what did they do? They lowered the taxes, they invited all those wealthy individuals back, and then they came back, and now they have somehow reached a balance, and then the country is running perfectly again. But it is not just about the money. When countries raise taxes, they don't lose just the wealthy individuals. They also lose a whole bunch of professional engineers, doctors, programmers, people. So they have what is called a drained brain, right? And the quality of living of the country goes down. These people have choices, and they have a welcome mat in whichever country they go. So countries have to be careful. Yes, taxation is nice, but taxation that is too high, that's not so nice. So when countries raise taxes so much and the wealthy individuals go away, where do they go? What do they do? Well, France started tracking the wealthiest individuals because France rose the taxes all the way to up to 75%. Okay, at that time, the wealthy individual says, "Hey, I'm out of here. I'm not gonna pay all that amount of money." So they left. The French government tracked them down, and they went to countries such as Belgium, United Kingdom, Monaco, Switzerland, right? And they were just as productive in those countries as they were in France. So France was missing out on the money that these wealthy individuals were producing, and the creativity and job creation that they were creating as well. So France was missing out in two fronts. So what did they do? They capitulated, they had to lower taxes, and at that time then the wealthy individuals decided to come back. And there are countries such as Singapore and United Arab Emirates who are trying as much as possible to attract wealthy individuals. They are attracting individuals by saying, "Hey, come to our place. We have low taxes. You can get residencyship quite easily. We have very low regulations. Come and create jobs in our jurisdictions, and we will help you along and support you all along the way." Now, I'm not saying that we should get rid of taxes. Not at all. Government needs taxes in order to function properly. They need taxes to build roads, to have police departments, to have armies, to have all these things that government need. But there has to be a balance. And I think there's a disenchantment when citizens perceive that there's a lot of ways that the government is just spending people's money for spending's sake. And then that's where people get upset. But if a taxpayer says, "Oh, we have nice roads, we have nice rural law, and we don't have that much waste," a lot of people will be happy to pay their taxes. Let's take a look at countries such as Finland and Sweden. Those are countries where the taxation is high, but there is a lot of trust in the government. People feel that they can see their money working for them. They can see that this is a modern society, there is peace, there is cleanness, everything is well organized, and then they feel comfortable. Yes, okay, taxes are high, but we can see our money working for us. Now, fair is fair. I feel like, okay, wealthy individuals can pay more, but there is also a limit. And in my mind, I think that limit is about 50%. When you are working 50-50, okay, I earn $1 million and I give $500,000 to the government, okay, we have some kind of partnership. The government is supplying me with rural law, with roads, with an organized society, and I'm sharing my revenues. But when taxation goes over 50%, I feel there's something wrong there. It doesn't matter how many amazing programs the government has. I think that is just too much. That's just me. So from the government point of view, I think that also no government should charge more than 50% taxes on an individual. And unfortunately, there are governments that do so. But I wouldn't be in one of those governments. And of course, I am not also a wealthy individual. So the takeaway is simple. People will accept high taxes when they feel that there is a fair taxation and the money is well spent. So my question is to you. What do you think it should be a good taxation level? Will you tax people more than 50%? I'm curious to know in the comments. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening and until soon. Peace.